done?
I mean, yes.
No, we're not done. That's the wrong answer, Stephanie.
Cruelty free.
Not yet. Oh my god, not yet. We're not even there yet.
Well, we won't get there.
Why not?
Because it's a baking video.
We can still do it.
No, we can't.
Why not? Hi friends! It's your guy Eli Levi, and welcome back to my channel.
We made a mess.
That's such a mess. Oh my god. This is Stephanie. Say hi. Stephanie. Happy Valentine's Day. I know it's Tuesday and it's on Thursday, but still happy early Valentine's Day. I hope you get all the presents and all the gift cards and all the roses in the entire world because you deserve it. So for today's video, you're probably surprised by the title. I am not actually doing makeup. What? Funny story, I actually did film a Valentine's Day look, and things didn't go well. This is not going well at all. This is bad. Like, this is really bad. You know what's super great? Is that the shadow is not blending out. I'm ranting way too much. It's because it's way too late and everything's going wrong and my eyeshadow isn't blending and I've had way too much LaCroix. And I don't think it has any caffeine in it whatsoever. Well, we tried. We really did. We really attempted. It was a good effort. So, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? I know mine will be here, sitting at home crying, thinking about all the boys I have no chance with. I don't have a beauty blender, then what the heck am I supposed to be using? Are you kidding me? Ugh! So it turns out... Ooh, it looks like the perfect shade. Looks perfect to me. You're probably wondering, Eli, isn't that a lot of powder? Well, no, it is not a lot of powder. I feel like everyone needs mascara. Ow, frick. Ugh. Well, that's the lip. And, that looks insane. Let's try it a different color, shall we? I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, this lip color is just not it. It ain't it. I mean, I don't hate it. You know what, people? This is exactly why I don't leave my nudes, okay? I like my new colors, that's all I use, and you know why? Because these colors just don't work. Oh, and of course, right on cue, my nose is running. Great, of course, perfect. So, I tried sticking on some, little stickers, but, they don't look good, and they're not even. That things didn't go so well. So, Stephanie came over and she was like, let's bake. And I was like, oh, that's a perfect idea. So instead of refilming...
Actually, first, I was like, let's go go-karting. And they told me no.
I don't want to go go-karting.
See the animals at Lion Country Safari. And again, I was told...
Well, I wanted to do bowling and you didn't want to do bowling.
Who wants to go bowling? Do you like bowling? No.
Do you like bowling? Like this video if you like bowling.
No one's gonna like the video. Now you just put yourself so no one likes you to the video.
Anyway, not the point. So I was gonna film an entire Valentine's Day look again, but Stephanie was like, let's not do that, let's bake instead. So I decided to set up all my lights and my camera, and we decided to bake Valentine's Day cake pops. They turned out really well, and they're super cute. Obviously it's on a cooling rack, so it doesn't look the most pleasing, but we'll insert a few pictures right now what they're gonna look like. I promise you, they look good. So yeah, if you want to see how... Stephanie, you're literally on your phone while I'm filming? Really?
My mother a picture
so
of cake pops.
rude. If you want to see how we make these beautiful cake pops, then make sure to keep on watching. So we're going to start off, we're going to be using... You're so loud. Okay, we're going to be starting off with Betty Crocker's super moist, I hate that word.
I hate that word.
Cake mix. And it's really great. I love Betty Crocker, so we're using that as our cake mix today. Stephanie already helped me out by already portioning everything out, so we don't need to worry about like measuring any ingredients. So right now she's gonna sift the cake mix. That way it's super fine.
Okay, there's not. There you go. Just take throw it out. It's fine. Oh no! You're an awful baker.
So we already preheated the oven to
350.
To 350. And now we're gonna crack some eggs. I'll crack some with her. We're gonna crack eggs, crack some jokes. Poor Humpty Dumpty. What's next?
And a cup and a fourth.
Ooh, a cup and a fourth of water. How much vegetable oil?
A third. You're gonna drop it. I just see it all on the floor.
I got this. I got this. Yay! I did it. Now we're gonna mix all of those ingredients together. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a cake mix. We were not gonna go ahead and make our own cake because that would take forever. In the kitchen, let's twist it like a stir fry.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Yes. For like a second.
You ready?
Oh, spray the pan. Make sure that it doesn't scissor stick. That's good. Right. Wait, are we done? We just poured it in?
Yeah. Just
That was so easy. That was sister simple, if you ask me. We just finished putting all the batter into this pan and we're gonna put it in the oven for...
Wow, really?
So we just put the batter into the pan and now we're gonna put it in the oven for 30 minutes until it's beautifully baked. Okay, which one did you do, the upper one?
Yeah.
Steph, I'm not tall enough for this.
It's up there. I think it's about.
I'm gonna burn myself and it's gonna be because of
No, put it on the bottom. Put it on the bottom, man.
Sister can't bake. So now that the cake is in the oven, cooking beautifully, we are now going to make the frosting. So, I mean, make the frosting. First, you gotta buy the frosting from Publix because there's no way we're gonna spend any amount of our time making frosting because that would take way too long.
Stop.
What?
Stop. We only need one.
Oh, my bad. We only need one. Pillsbury is probably one of the best, so. It's what Jeffree Star uses, so that's what we're gonna do. So the goal is to make pink frosting, so we have red food coloring on hand, and she's, what are you doing?
These are microwave.
What?
Can I put these in the microwave?
There is no microwave.
You don't have a microwave?
No. My mom doesn't believe in microwaves, so we don't have a microwave.
What do you know? Why are you mixing things? Right. Okay. See, now you're making a mess.
Show the viewers.
Now you're making a mess.
All 100 of them.
Okay, I need you to give it back.
Is it turning any colors?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Well.
Okay. Show the viewers.
Okay. Okay, look.
Wow, so pretty, so pink.
Pretty and pink.
So now we're gonna clean up because cleaning up is always important. That way my parents don't yell at me. Yay! What are you doing?
I'm taking the thumbnail.
We need the cake to do the thumbnail. Wait, we need to use this to mix it in with the cake batter, right?
Yeah.
Because that's going on top, right? So then this is going in it?
Yes. Not all of it, just like a scoop.
Oh. Hey Steph, now that the cake's in the oven, and now that we have our beautiful frosting, I think it's time for a dance break! Okay, dance break's over. Ow. Okay, so we just took the cake out of the oven and we put it in the freezer for like 5-10 minutes. That way it could really cool, because we want to make sure that when we start taking it apart, it's not going to burn our fingers.
I'm washing my hands.
Okay, so in order to make the cake pops, we have to start by tearing up the cake that we made. It's very beautiful, but now we're going to tear it up. Just to make it into like little crumbs. And the reason why we chill is that way Stephanie's hands don't burn off.
I need you to grab a big scoop of the extra frosting and like...
All of it?
A big scoop, not all of it. Like,
Okay, so I'm going to take a scoop of it and put it in there. I'm going to put it right in the mixture. She wanted to use gloves, and I was like, no, we're not doing gloves, we're going to use our hands. But now I see why. I'm happy that these aren't my fingers that are being involved. Do you need more?
Yeah, I need one more.
Okay. You apply as much as needed, just so that all the cake can kind of come together. Now that we have our little like paste going on where it's like a mixture between the frosting and the cake, we're now gonna put it into the molds. So we got these like plastic heart molds because they're so cute, aren't they? I love them. And we're gonna spray them with ham. And now we're gonna take the cake and we're gonna put them in the cake molds and make cute little hearts. It's so cute. Let's try it to make sure it's not poisonous. That's good. So now she's taking a knife and leveling off all of the excess batter that's on top. That way we come out with perfect molds. So now we're gonna put these bad boys in the fridge for 15 minutes and then we'll be back for icing. Alright, so what we've done so far is, hold on.
Well, you haven't started.
No, I did record, but I realized that our monitor's not on. Alright, so we just pulled them out of the freezer and we popped them out of the molds. And they look like that. Look how cute they are. Alright, so right now we're doing a crumb coat. And that's a thin layer of icing just to get all the crumbs within that coat. That way when we freeze it, we can add a nice layer of icing on top and you can't see any crumbs. So you're supposed to do all sides of the cake with the crumb coat, but since Steph and I are really lazy, we decided that we're not doing the full crumb coat layer. We're only doing the top because, Stephanie, you want to explain why we're only doing the top?
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired.
As you can tell.
I have plans tonight. I have places to be.
Sure. After your crumb coat, you're going to put it in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then we're going to add the nice beautiful layer of pink icing that we made in the beginning on top, and then we'll be done. Yay! Alright, so we just put all of our little cakes out of the fridge and we put them right on a rack, and now we're going to add some frosting. So what we did is we just melted some of the icing on the stove, and now we're just going to pour it right over the cakes, just like a little liquid fondant. Wow, it looks so pretty. Make sure that all sides are coated. Alright, so now we're going to decorate them. So we're going to put them on like plates. I bought these Thin Mints, and I thought I'd add one on top. They're frozen, by the way, because you should always freeze Thin Mints. I thought I could crush it.
You just made that strong, sorry.
Oh wait, it's working. Okay, it's working. Okay. I am strong.
Sister strong?
I'm sister strong. I'm gonna add some caramel syrup right on top. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know how it's gonna stay. I think it looks pretty. Okay, it doesn't really look pretty, but... Oh my god, that looks so good. What? Wow. Mine looks like trash. Yours looks so good. This should be your channel, not mine. You know, very cute. Look at that caramel. And this is Stephanie's. You know, it's okay. It's just mediocre. You know, it's whatever. But mine, you know, clearly is the winner here. Obviously. Yeah. Look, they look cute. You can always add your own decorations. Maybe add a stick. That way it's an actual cake pop. But I think these are really cute and they taste really good. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. So rude. I post every Tuesday, so make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload. Oh, Stephanie, where can they find you on social media?
They can't.
You don't want your links down below?
No.
Alright, so Stephanie's links are going to be down below. You can go follow her.
Don't follow me.
Give her a good thumbs
I'm not
up.
accepting you.
Follow her on Snapchat.
Don't follow me on Snapchat.
Follow her on Twitter.
Don't do that.
Follow her on Instagram. She wants all the attention.
I really don't. Where can they find you? They can't.
I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.